Gentlemen, congratulations on the win. Sadly, not enough to go through, but you end the World Cup on a high for you two. How would you assess it overall?
You know, all I can say is that every match we play as representing our country, I think it's important that you put your heart and your effort into every match, even though we know that the chances of us, to actually commit, to actually go to the next round is, it's almost very low percentage. But I still believe that we just got to play our best. That's all.
A new look team. How did you both enjoy it?
Of course, I enjoyed it.
Really do.
Who's my partner? Who's my partner? Right? Yeah.
No, I really do. I enjoy every moment of it. I think I want to be an example. You know, I'm saying, like I said again, it's a long journey for me, and the journey might come to an end once a day. But once I'm still in it, I will give it all my best. That's all I believe.
You touched on that journey, Paul. How long can you keep going on for? Because it's almost like the ever young Paul Lim keeps turning up, winning titles on the Asian Tour, keep coming back to the World Cup. How long can this journey go on for?
I really do not know. I can't answer you because I think health-wise is the most important. I mean, to me, I think that my desire and my commitment is still there. But then again, I think that when it comes to a certain point in our life, right, I say, sooner or later it's going to stop. But I really don't know when. Because like I said again from last year, if I ever wake up one morning and say that, do I have to go to Frankfurt again to play that? And that's when the trouble starts. So until now, I'm still excited. I'm excited to meet the younger players, and I encourage the younger generation to be involved. Because I think it's a great sport. I really believe it is. You just got to be committed to it. That's all.
Do you feel you're inspiring the next generation back home?
I want to. I believe I am. And, like I said again, the lifespan of a dart player is a bit different from the lifespan of a basketball player. And the golfers still, they can play still at a 65 in a senior tour. But as in darts, really, it's a matter of how much you want it. I hope I'm a living proof to a lot of dart players. There is a lifespan to it, so I hope that there will be more players that believe in what I say and carry on. So.
Guys, well done on the win out there. Paul, we heard the German crowd singing your name, and they sing it in London, back home in Asia, in the United States. Everywhere you go, they chant your name. Do you still get that same feeling inside you now as you did years and years ago when you hear that support all over the world?
I'm honored. That's all I can say. I'm honored. I mean, like I said again, it's not. I know that the caliber of play now is totally different. I have to understand. I mean, I have to put myself in a position that I know that they are the greats out there, the great players. I mean, like the Luke Littler, the Humphrey, and Van Veen is a great player right now, and there's a lot of good players coming up now. But I still feel that the younger generation, I think they need encouragement. I think to kind of believe that, hey, if there's a path, that they want to lead to and they believe that they can do it, I always say that give it a try. I was talking to a player yesterday from Corey Decker, I think. Corey Decker told me, he all game.
Yeah, Corey Decker.
And he came and talked to me. And I told him, I said, it's not really kind of an advice, but I say that if you believe that you can do it, you have to give it a try. I did give it a try. I mean, of course, I did. I wasn't one of the greats, like what it is. But I gave it a shot. I gave up my career, I moved to America, and I played dance, And to me, is that when I make that move, is that always like, if I succeed, I carry on. If I don't succeed, I go back to cooking again. I'll be a chef, you know what I'm saying? But I always thought that if you believe in something, give it a try. And I told Corey that, if you believe that you can do it, give it a try. 1 year doesn't matter. It's 1 year of your life, you might find out something that you can do, So I encourage younger generations to feel that way too. Always give it a try. Fail, find another path. because there's many paths in our life, so.
And with your experience in the game, you can pass on words of wisdom to the greats of the game, such as Luke Littler, Luke Humphries, Michael Van Geuren, even though they've achieved so much. So what would you say to those players if you were to help them out, to give them words of wisdom that they might not have experienced yet?
I feel that to be the great, you have to be a great among all players. I think it's about encouragement. I think if they can give more encouragement to the younger generation, and maybe words of wisdom. I mean, like I said, they are natural. I mean, they are the world champions. But I think it's more important for them to kind of to get more involved in terms of promoting and looking out. Because I always believe that if the younger generation never come up in darts, right, and get this movement, sooner or later it will die. Because we need the younger generation.
Thank you very much.
Like
Paul.
this younger generation.
Thank you very much. Both of you, well done.
I want to ask a question to the younger generation because you work in real estate, right?
Yes.
So are you combining the two of them, or can you play darts full time?
I'm very fortunate because real estate, I'm self-employed, so I can manage my own time. So that is a hobby for me, but of course passion too. Try to dedicate a lot of my time to it, and I just want to do my best for this sport too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very happy because I've been following Asian darts for a couple of years now, I think 7 years. And then first there was Leslie Lee who was coming up, and then sadly COVID came and it kind of faded away. And now I'm very happy to see you as a younger Singaporean player. But I think in Singapore there are a lot of initiatives as well for younger players.
Yes.
I saw Adolfo
Yes,
Lee,
there
for
is.
example, the mini dino.
Yes. There are a lot of up and coming players. Honestly, it's just that probably they don't have the opportunity yet. But trust me, they are so passionate and they are all trying. Yes.
All we can do is encourage them. That's all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And congratulations on this win.
Yeah,
Must be
that was
good for
good.
you as well to have a win here.
Of course. Thanks
Always
to
feels good. It always feels good.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is to me it's not just about winning a tournament, a match, but it's about winning for your country. I think for me we want to represent our country well. I think the pride and honor of any sports is about representing the country.
Also,
That's
especially for the Asian countries in general,
Yes,
it's
yes.
good when whatever country is winning.
Yes, that's right. So we cheer for the Asian country. I mean, like I said again, it's a long way away because we understand it's tough. There's so many good countries out there. There's so many great players. But I feel that I hope one day Asia will emerge. Like I said, my money is on Hong Kong right now. I really believe that these two is hungry. They're hungry for not stardom, but I think they're hungry for recognition and to be the best part with the world. I mean, honestly, against yesterday they played against Belgium, right? And I think that it was a great match. They were there, they were composed. So I wish them all the best. I really do.
Thank you so much.
Hello, Mr. Lim. You participate to develop darts in Asia.
Yes.
How do you explain this?
Develop darts in
Yeah.
Asia? No, we are committed to schools and all that. We have our program right now. What I did in Hong Kong and what I did in Singapore and now in Malaysia, we actually try to concentrate with the high schools and things like that, universities, and younger generation that actually never experienced what this darts is all about. What we can do is to introduce darts to them, and actually, I mean honestly, it's like if I can actually get 20 people that are interested in a seminar, and I go through it with them, and I can get 2 or 3 of them to be interested. That's an accomplishment because they will get so excited and they will teach their friends too and get their friends involved. So I think it's a snowball effect anyway. But we got to go somewhere from that. But still, the younger generation is the beginning for the future of darts. I believe that. So.
Yeah, in France, darts it's considered like a hobby, like a game pub.
Yes.
What do you think about this?
Really, I mean, a lot of people felt that way. But honestly speaking, right, I believe, just like in the what they call the Southeast Asia tour, Sea tour or Asia tour, in terms of other sports, right? The SEA Games, the Asia Games, you know, they get involved. I think people playing bridge as part of the game in the. Come on, I mean, I hate to say that. I mean, I believe in darts more than as a sports, more than a lot of the recommended activities that they have. So I really hope that one day, from SEA Games to Asia Games to Olympics, we will actually be recognized as a sport. You know, it really is. People doesn't understand. It's a tough game. You know, I mean, I just wish that I could be part of that era when we actually I could carry the Singapore flag and walk in the Olympic arena to be representing the country. I think that's my last dream to what I have, because I believe that we deserve that as dart players.
The darts, it's a world game for you.
It is, of course it is. It is. I think darts is as good as any other sport, because people who doesn't really involve in darts doesn't realize. They think, yeah, just throw darts. It's like a pub game. No, it's not. It's not really. I mean, it's no different to archery. It's no different to bowling. It's no different to golf. You know. So I think the skill level of the commitment of the dart player, they have to understand that it's not easy. It's a lot of commitment, a lot of dedication to be the best in the world and to represent your country. So I hope that the Olympic Council will understand that and recognize us. That's all.
You have advice to French people who they fight every day to recognize this sport in France?
Push it. Yeah, you got to be. I mean, like I said again, the media plays a big part. You know, if the media can actually coincide with what is actually happening. I mean, it's just like the World Cup of darts right now. Whether it's the WDF or it's the PDC, it doesn't matter. It's the World Cup of darts. You know, and we have so many countries involved. Why can't it be recognized? You know what I'm saying? So I think that as a player in France or whatever it is, they got to push it. Somehow or other, you got to. We try our best in Singapore to push with the government to recognize it. Actually, in fact, I was very honored to be recognized by the Prime Minister of Singapore last year. You know, he actually wrote a personal message to me, and I felt honored. And I basically told him, I said, we could do more for Singapore. You know what I'm saying? Introduce darts, whether it's to the juniors or or to the seniors, it doesn't matter. Make it feel that it's a useful sport. It's a great sport, you know. Whether even it's for the senior too, it's the same thing, you know.
So today, your fight, you winning your fight?
Well, we are winning, yes, definitely. Because we are recognized in university now. We have classes in universities right now in Singapore to teach darts and things like that. So, secondary school, polytechnic and things like that. So I think slowly we are going to the factor that the government recognizes us as a sport. So that is very important, and I hope that France can do the same thing. You know.
And in France, you represent a great figure of darts. And what is your secret longevity?
My secret in what?
Longevity.
Live happy, enjoy. I mean, honestly, right? The reason why I'm still playing right now is because people doesn't understand. I really love this game. I think this sport is so. I mean, it gives me a lot of pleasure. It's not about just winning. It's about how much I can, achieve, and how much I can push myself to. But obviously, health is very important. I mean, I remember I used to play darts 10 hours, 12 hours a day in most of the tournament. It's get harder, but again, I think health is very important. So to me, take care of your health first. It's more important.
Just one last question. Vous vous demandez si aujourd'hui on vous considère pas comme un vrai sportif. Qu'est-ce que vous en pensez?
If today someone tell you are not a real sportif, what do you think about this?
But sorry, if you're not a real sportsman,
Yes, what you want to say today?
if they're not a real sportsman, what do you mean?
If they consider you
Not a real
not
sportsman.
Consider a real sportsman.
Yes.
I'm gonna say good luck to you guys. I mean honestly, right? If you can consider I shouldn't say synchronized swimming, but I should say more like playing bridge in a cart, and then you can be in the Asia Games. I think something is wrong. So you really got, because darts really is about hand-eye coordination, determination, focus, concentration, and then physically you got to be. If people nowadays, a lot of people think, oh, a dart player got to be like beer drinking. No, it's not anymore. Really, it's not. I think it's more about how you achieve and how you dedicate yourself. Because really, dedication is very important. Every sport's the same way too. How much time you practice. You know, people doesn't realize that how much time you have to practice. So they should consider. They should rethink and look at that and try it for themselves. Whether is it an easy game or is it not as easy? It's so difficult, you know. Hey, golf is one shot, bowling is one shot, darts is 1, 2, 3. It's not easy to throw 3 darts exactly the same. So I say that, you know, they got to rethink. That's all.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you very much.